Good morning everyone. Today we will do question number 2, fourth part of exercise 13.2. So fourth part is 3 into 7 raised to power 2 into 11 raised to power 8 divided by 21 into 11 raised to power 3. So here you can see the numerator is 3 into 7 square into 11 raised to power 8 and make the factors of 21 as 3 into 7. Factors of 21 are 3 into 7 into 11 raised to power 3. So 3 cancels with 3 and you can see bases are same and divide sign is there. 7, 7, 11, 11. So it means we can use this law. A raised to power m divided by a raised to power n is equal to a raised to power m minus n. So it becomes 7 raised to power 2 minus 1 into 11 raised to power 8 minus 3. So it becomes 7, 2 minus 1 is 1. So 7 into 8 minus 3 is 5. So 7 into 11 raised to power 5 is the answer. Coming to fifth part, 3 raised to power 7 upon 3 raised to power 4 into 3 raised to power 3. This is fifth part. So you can see in denominator bases are same and in between multiply sign is there, so we can add the powers. 3 raised to power 4 plus 3, it gives 3 raised to power 7. And in numerator also 3 raised to power 7. So 3 raised to power 7 minus 7 is 3 raised to power 0, which is equal to 1. Anything raised to power 0 is 1. So a raised to power m into a raised to power n. This is the law we are using. Base is same, multiply sign is there, so we will add the power. And when base is same, divide sign is there, we subtract the powers. And anything raised to power 0 is 1, so answer is 1. Coming to sixth part, 2 raised to power 0 plus 3 raised to power 0 plus 4 raised to power 0. As you can see, bases are 2, 3, 4, but the exponent is 0. So anything raised to power 0 is 1. So it becomes 2 raised to power 0 becomes 1, 3 raised to power 0 becomes 1, and 4 raised to power 0 become 1. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. In seventh part again, we have 2, 3 and 4 as bases and the exponents are 0. So it will be 1 into 1 into 1. So answer is 1. Coming to 8th part, 3 raised to power 0 plus 2 raised to power 0 into 5 raised to power 0. Again, anything raised to power 0 is 1 using this law. So it becomes 1 plus 1 in bracket into 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2 into 1. So it makes 2. So this was 8th part. Coming to 9th part, 2 raised to power 8 into a raised to power 5 divided by 4 raised to power 3 into a raised to power 3. As you can see, in denominator 4 is the composite numbers and 4 factors of 4 are 2 raised to power 2. So numerator will come as it is. So here denominator is 4, which is 2 square, and whole power is 3 into a cube. So it becomes 2 raised to power 8 into a raised to power 5 divided by 2 raised to power 6 into a raised to power 3. 2 raised to power 8 minus 6 into a raised to power 5 minus 3. Why? Because you can see bases are same and in between divide sign is there. So using this law, a raised to power m divided by a raised to power n gives a raised to power m minus n. So it makes 2 raised to power 8 minus 6 and 5 minus 3. 2 square into a square. Now you can see they have different bases but exponents are same. So we can keep 2a in one bracket and with common exponent as 2. 2a whole square as the answer, or you can keep your answer like this also. Coming to 10th part, a raised to power 5 divided by a raised to power 3 into a raised to power 8. So you can see in this bracket we have a raised to power m divided by a raised to power n. Bases are same and divide sign is there, so we have to subtract the powers. A raised to power 5 minus 3 into a raised to power 8. So a raised to power 2 into a raised to power 8 makes it a raised to power 2 plus 8, right? When base is same, multiply sign is there, we can add the powers. So it makes it a raised to power 10 using this law. Coming to 11th, 4 raised to power 5 into a raised to power 8 b cube upon 4 raised to power 5 into a raised to power 5 b square. So you can see bases are same here of all the three terms. So, and divide sign is there, we can subtract the powers. 4 raised to power 5 minus 5 into a raised to power 8 minus 5 into b raised to power 3 minus 2. So 4 raised to power 0 into a raised to power 3 into b raised to power 1, that is b. And 4 raised to power 0, anything raised to power 0 is 1. So answer is a cube b. Coming to 12th part, 2 cube into 2. So here you can see 2 has no power. It means where no exponent is there, we can write 1. So it becomes 2 raised to power 3 into 2 raised to power 1 whole square. As you can see, bases are same and multiply sign is there, so we can add the parts. It becomes 2 raised to power 4 whole square. So it makes it 2 raised to power 8 using these two laws. When bases are same and multiply sign is there, we can add the parts. And when two parts are multiplying, one is outside and another is inside, we can multiply the exponents. So this is the answer of last part. Now question number 3 is, say true or false and justify your answer. So in these 4 parts, we are given left hand and right hand side. So we'll solve these left hand and right hand sides and we'll see whether they are equal, whether they are greater. So if they are equal, greater, then true, otherwise it is false. So coming to third question, first part. So you can see first part is 10 into 10 raised to power 11 is equal to 100 raised to power 11. So it is 10 raised to power 1 into 10 raised to power 11, left hand side. So you can see base is same, so we can add the parts as multiply sign is there in between. So it becomes 10 raised to power 12. Now we take RHS. RHS is 100 raised to power 11. As you can see, factors of 100 are 10 into 10. That is 10 square. So we can write base 100 as 10 square whole power 11. Now you can see we have two parts. So these two exponents will multiply. It gives 10 raised to power 22. So LHS is 10 raised to power 12 and RHS is 10 raised to power 22. So LHS is not equal to RHS. It means it is false. Coming to second part, 2 raised to power 3 greater than 5 raised to power 2. 2 raised to power 3 means 2 into 2 into 2 and 5 raised to power 2 is 5 into 5. So this is 8 and this is 25. So 8 is not greater than 25, right? So again this is false. Coming to third part, 2 raised to power 3 into 3 raised to power 2 is equal to 6 raised to power 5. So you can see RHS is 6 raised to power 5. 6 can be written as, factors of 6 are 2 into 3. 2 into 3 whole power 5. So we can use this law when base is different but exponent is same, we can separate the exponent. So it makes 2 raised to power 5 into 3 raised to power 5. And LHS is 2 raised to power 3 into 3 raised to power 2. So you can see right hand side is 2 raised to power 5 into 3 raised to power 5 and LHS is 2 raised to power 3 into 3 raised to power 2. So both are not equal, so it is also false. Fourth part is 3 raised to power 0 is equal to 1000 raised to power 0. So using law a raised to power 0 1. So LHS will become 1 and RHS will also become 1. So both sides are equal, it means this is true. So this completes your question number 3.